He knows my name. If God can count the number of hairs upon my head, if He knows my thoughts and words before they have been said, then God must know tomorrow's plan and what I'm going to do. And if He knows and cares for that, He'll surely take me through. If God says He will lead me and guide me with His eye, surely He will keep His word. The God I serve can't lie. If God sees every sparrow and knows when one does fall, and if He clothes the lilies with more splendor than us all, then doubtless He must see me, His child by His grace, a God of love and mercy, with compassion on His face. If God knew me when I was not, and formed me in the womb, and if His thoughts are on me from the cradle to the tomb, then God must have a reason for my sojourn here on earth. I cannot be an accident or some mistaken birth. If all my words are written in God's great recording book, and if I'm held accountable for each mean thought and look, then surely my God cares about my personality. He must want to fashion it with truth and purity. If God will feed the lion and its hunger satisfy, and if it send us showers on a land that's hot and dry, how much more won't He be true to protect and to provide for us, His ransomed and redeemed, His own beloved bride? If each and every star is named in this eternal space, and if each and every snowflake has a different form and face, then I must have a special role in this universe so broad. After all, unlike all else, I was created in the image of God. I can't believe the God I love would let me wander blind when I'm holding to His words of "Seek, and ye shall find." If I seek to do His will with all my mind and heart, I'm sure that God will shed some light on where I have to start. My resolve grows stronger all the time, that God has planned my way, and if I seek His will for me, He'll guide each step, each day. There's a special plan and purpose for the life here that I live, a blueprint and directions that He's waiting just to give. And if I think that I can make decisions on my own, I have stepped outside His will to find myself alone. God is still beside me then, to lift me when I fall. His ears are always open to my lost and lonely call. But with all that is within me, I want to follow Him, to see His light upon my path, the light that won't grow dim. I'm not just one more person on God's list of history. I have a role I must fulfill, for I was meant to be. God wants to be a part of each decision that I make. He wants to lead me in the paths that He wants me to take. There is safety and assurance in knowing that He cares, and that all my heavy burdens He willingly for me bears. I want to be like Jesus, to be a pure reflection, to walk the paths He's laid for me, that lead me to perfection. I will never reach that stage till I reach the other side, but I will try to hold His hand and in His will abide. There's only one of me out there, and only one of you, I know God has a plan for me, and for you, He has one too. It's our responsibility to seek the Father's will. But if you give yourself to Him, His plans He will fulfill.